What is up, AfterBuzzers? It is week 12, guys. We have been here 12 weeks for Freeform Weekly, and we have a great show for you guys, so stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
I love this song.
You can't like not like groove to it. Like even in an awkward way, you're like, it's like robot.
I just saw the music video for the first time the other day, and I was like, oh.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
He pulls off like Steve Jobs vibe.
Yeah, I didn't know that the robot was actually Justin Timberlake in a, like, they did the whole, like, CGI thing.
6 in the morning. Oh. Okay, I'm just jamming too much right now. What is up, guys? Thanks so much for joining us on Freeform Weekly. My name is Candice Cruz. You can find me on all my social media at Candice R. Cruz. Joined by my lovely ladies over here. Welcome back, love.
Thank you. Hey, guys. It feels so good to be back.
Missed you.
I've been gone forever, but we are back. I'm Karla Beltran, and you can find me on Instagram at Karla B Travels and on Twitter at Karla Beltran with an R at the end.
What's up, y'all? My name is Drew Jones, and you can follow me on all the things at OKDrewJ.
Hey guys, Aly Nasta here. Find me on Twitter at Aly Nasta and on Instagram at AlyGirl. Everybody's feeling it.
I'm
Candice
just still
is still
jamming.
going.
I'm just still loving it so
Feeling the
much.
JT.
Feeling the JT. Well, last week we realized that we're very sorry we've been neglecting you guys, but we didn't realize there were that many of you all in the live chat. So we're going to try and get our engineer to have the live chat up this week so that way we can see what you guys are saying while you're in there. But hitting the ground running with Grownish, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
3 episodes.
3 episodes
Three
in.
episodes in.
What did you guys think?
I loved last week's episode, or last week's episode. The whole trying to figure out the dating game in college, you know, new school, new rules.
Right. I feel like it's so relatable even to whether you're in college
Yeah.
or out of college. The whole texting game, it never gets easier. It's
so
different
hard.
with each person. You don't know how to interpret things, and it's like you always have to be like trying to know what they're thinking.
Yeah.
And it's the whole, is a double text a game breaker? I don't know.
Yeah. Or like, I don't think we had to deal with it as much when we were in college, but like the social media game and dating in college, because like in high school, it's like everyone kind of knows everyone. So like, there's, I don't know, dating's just different. But like when you get to college, it's a huge campus. There's chances a very good chance you don't know everyone. So you don't know like who people have dated, who people, whatever, like what people's intentions are. And then you throw social media into it and you're like, oh, was that tweet about me? Was this Instagram post dedicated at me?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Sliding in the DMs as well. I don't know. Because even me and not being in college for like a handful of years, I still have a hard time with text. I mean, I talk to these 3 ladies every week and I'm like, what does he mean? I don't know what this means. Why hasn't he responded? Is he going to respond? Oh, there's bubbles and he turned it off. I don't know what's going on. He gave me an X. He gave me an emoji. I never know.
Yeah.
I don't know what this emoji means.
It's so funny because I feel like it's been so long till I've even had someone I've been excited to text that I just like forgot how that feeling is. So I think it's kind of made me jaded to the point where I'm just like, even if I do talk to someone, I'm just kind of like, I'll be myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there was a time where I was super worried about oh my gosh, did I word it correctly? Am I texting enough? Am I texting with long enough increments? Because it was just like, on How I Met Your Mother, I think they were like had a 3-day text back rule after the first date or something. So I
3
feel like,
days?
Yeah, 3 days.
No, 3 days. I have instant gratification with this thing. I need you sooner than 3 days.
Do you guys have like rules like that? How do you, like, if you go on a first date?
I don't have rules because someone gave me the best advice. It's just one of my girlfriends. I was like, it was right when I was interested in this one guy, and I was like, what do I do? Like, he hasn't texted me back yet. And she was like, here's the thing. Like, I'm going to be forceful if that's the way I'm going to be. Like, I'm literally going to be 100% authentically me. If it bothers him that I'm texting him that much, then I'm not meant to be with him, because if he has a problem with it from the get-go, then there's no point.
Yeah.
And if
So
I want to call
true.
him first and make the first move, then if he has some masculinity issues, or like if the guy has an issue with the girl, whatever it may be, then you clearly aren't compatible at that
Right.
point from the get-go. So I'm like, okay.
Right. And also, if you have to pull teeth in order for a guy or a girl to text you back, then there's no point in you even trying, because he clearly is not interested, and he's either got like so many. And yeah, I mean, you don't want to be that girl that like they were talking about in the episode, like if you text right back about like you up, like you're the booty call, and like just kind of that whole thing.
Which
But
was-
Which
wrong
there's
with that?
nothing wrong with that, but it's one of those things that like you kind of have to know what the
there's not- I wasn't
relationship
saying
is from
that
the
there's
get-go.
nothing- there's
You
nothing
have to
wrong with
know
that.
like whether it's like,
I'm just saying
is
the
it this or is it
interpretation.
this? Is it a relationship? I'm just, never mind.
The point is, if you want to double text, do it.
Do it.
Like, this is that's my whole thing, is that what I've learned in the past like couple years is that say what you want, like obviously within respectable terms and not being crazy and out of the box. Text if you want. Text if you like, text 3 times if you want. I mean, not a whole story like she did.
Don't text like
And
the
don't freak
bank
about
account.
a rose emoji.
Right, that's like stepping over the line, but the worst thing you can do in situations like this is overthink it.
Yeah.
Because if you're overthinking it, you're not being yourself.
Yeah.
And then they're going to fall for, if they do fall for you and you're putting on this facade, they're falling for the facade of you.
Right.
So then you're going to end up getting stuck, and then it's just be yourself.
Be
You
yourself.
are perfect. Oh my God. What was that from again?
Just friends.
Oh my God.
It's
One more
coming
time. Do it
handy
again.
every week. Be yourself. Every week. It's coming handy.
Which I also appreciate that Greta's brought up the whole like unsolicited nudes, because
What?
like that was like 'cause she ignored him.
I
you know?
missed that part.
She didn't text him back, and so he was like, so his friend was just like, you should just send a nude, and he's like,
no.
that's weird. No, don't do
do
that.
No, nobody wants that.
No
on
one
their
wants that.
phone.
There's never been a person in the history of life who said, you know what I should have on my phone right now? Someone's junk that I didn't ask for.
No, that's a big.
Have you all ever
Never.
gotten that?
Yes.
I've had one, and it was like some random, I don't even know who it was, and it was on Facebook. Anyway, it wasn't even on Instagram, it was on Facebook. And I was like, no!
That's horrifying.
It was, oh my God, I had nightmares. It was awful.
I
It's
have so
awful.
much sympathy for people who actually are famous. Like, we just get to come on here and talk about our favorite shows, or like, you know, do our respective jobs and stuff like that. And like, even now, with just like the little bit of airtime that I get the weirdest DMs. I get unsolicited photos all the time. It's so freaky. If you're watching, please don't do that. Just say hi to me.
Right.
Because I don't like it. But I can't imagine what like Rihanna or like, you know, someone like that.
Oh my God, I
Yeah.
didn't ever think about that, but
Yeah.
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 Well, I used to run a social media account for a group, and some of the direct messages that I got, and I was like, you realize I am a girl running their social media. I don't need to see this.
Yeah.
You all are too young.
Fun fact, most celebrities have pay someone to run their, you know,
Unless they
social
tell you
media.
otherwise. Someone
Yeah.
is probably
So
running
if
that
you're-
and
right.
reading everything.
If
so.
you're being freak nasty, someone else is seeing it that you weren't
Ah,
intending to.
Yeah. Just maybe just don't.
Besides,
Just don't.
just
Lord.
don't do it, okay?
Yeah, let's
One
not.
thing that I
because
wanted
it
to
goes away.
Oh, sorry. One thing that I wanted to like touch on is that I really enjoy the fact that like even till this day there's no real definition of what a hookup is, because I've always had like debates with people about like what it means.
Right.
And like I'm so glad that still till today there's no real explanation for it.
And
so you can
bases
use
are
it.
different definitions. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know what your first base versus your home run. Well, I know what home run is, but yeah.
Yeah.
First base versus third base versus second base. I don't know.
I am 25 years old, about to be 26, birthday next month. Holla.
Woo!
But I still
What does that make you? An Aquarius?
Yes.
Aquarius.
Yes. The lovers. I still don't know what any of the bases really mean. Like, I don't know what first base. Like, I'm just like, I'm that kid that's just playing in the sand or the dirt during the baseball game. I don't, you know, like how,
I
like in
was like,
T-ball,
where is this going?
there's always that kid just playing in the dirt, like not paying attention to the game. That's me. I don't know what the bases mean. I don't understand. Like, for the longest time, I didn't know, like, someone would be like, oh, did so-and-so hook up? And I'm like, yeah, they did. And they didn't, because that wasn't
All
the
they did was kiss, and you're like, wait,
I'm like,
I
yeah,
don't know
they
what
totally hooked up, and they're thinking something completely different.
Well,
Yeah.
clearly we need to be more educated, guys.
Yeah.
We need to go back to
Well, no,
college.
they didn't even
But
know
they
what
didn't even
a hookup
know
was.
either.
Because half the
Yeah.
room said a hookup is kissing, and then the other half said all the way. So hookup is
that's big jump in between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
0 to 100.
Now we're here.
And so they were like, oh, like hook up, and she's like, yeah, like I kissed him, and they're like, that's not what that means, and she's like, yeah, it is.
That's
So-
awful if you're like, yeah, I hooked up with him, and then they're like, oh, she, okay, and you're like, no.
Yeah,
That's not what I meant.
Let me rephrase.
Let's rephrase. We're getting really off topic, but it's still within topic of grownish. I love the conversations that they're bringing up in this show. I really do, and I love the main actress Yara.
Yes.
She is
Amazing.
everything. We were literally just talking like, what are we doing with our lives? If this girl's getting ready to go to Harvard, she is now also working with Citizen. Am I saying this correct? Bison.
I think so.
I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. It is spelled Byazin. She's working with that organization as well. And additionally, she started a movement on her own. So we have a photo of one of the organizations that she's working with. It's a great charity. So definitely go check out her Instagram and get more information on that. I believe she has a link in her bio to it.
And this is just a screenshot of a video that she posted explaining what the organization is and how she's partnered with them and everything.
Yeah, so go check out the video and she'll give you way more information about it. But I just love this girl so much that she's is like such an activist and an amazing like feminist voice.
Yeah.
And just a young woman's voice. Like it doesn't even have to be, it's just her age, the fact that she's doing so much.
Yeah.
Right.
And being so intelligent about it and really, influencing people the right way. We have such an amazing opportunity with like here at AfterBuzz and Freeform and with our cell phones and everything that you have an impact and she's using hers for good.
Which is, I mean, she's seriously someone to look up to.
Exactly.
And no matter what age. I think she is not only like a phenomenal actress. Everything she posts on Instagram is so tasteful and like in things of activism and trying to do good. And just hearing her speak, she's so intelligent.
Oh my God.
And it's just she's such an amazing woman.
Such an eloquent speaker. That's what I love.
She actually started this thing. I think we have a picture of her first like meeting with a bunch of other young actors, but it's called 18 by 18. She's going to be turning 18 pretty soon, I believe. And we have the election coming, the 2018 elections coming up. And as you can see in these photos, there's like everybody. Zendaya's up in there.
I mean,
we got a bunch of the cast of Grownish.
I think Rowan Blanchard from
Reese Witherspoon's daughter is in there. Yeah, just a lot of dope young people in Hollywood, but the movement is to start this platform where people can, people who are going to be old enough to vote in this upcoming election, because it is a super important election, where they can get educated on different topics, where they can voice their opinions on different topics. And I'm like, when I was her age, like I was not, I cared about this kind of stuff, but I just like, the fact that she's using it and there's like fully grown adults like in the same position as her who aren't doing it, and she's like they're she's not really gaining anything from this, it's not as it's kind of cool to be like socially aware or whatever these days, but she definitely was one of the like first teenagers to be like, yeah, this is how I feel. I don't like.
I think it's just so amazing that like. The difference experiences from like my college experience to like what my sister's about to have. My sister's getting ready to turn 18 in February, and it's like you guys have such an amazing opportunity that at least I didn't have when I was 18 to be. I was very active politically when I was 18 and worked at a lot of different organizations and worked with the YMCA and whatnot, but I didn't have like this type of platform to where I could really get like my voice out and really make that much of a difference. I think, and in general, I don't think anybody really had the opportunity to make that big of a difference and get their voice heard unless they had some type of clout of celebrity.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think it also is just being exposed to this because we were only brought up, like what we were brought up in, whether it be from our high school or our family or just being around our local communities, that's kind of all what we were exposed to because it's not like it was growing, the internet was growing, but not into the open space that it is today. Exactly. So that's why it's so great that everybody can kind of explore these different avenues and really figure out where their voice lies. And it's great to have such great inspirations like these young adults that are really putting that out there for these kids that are watching these shows because they they obviously are going to go follow them. They're going to see what they're up to, and this kind of leads them onto that path. So I think it's great.
I think we have one other image of the actual Instagram page of this organization that she started. It's right there, so go follow them and get involved and really like. When it comes to election season, it's not just the presidential election that means a lot. And for those of you guys that are getting ready to vote for the first time, it is it's an exciting time because you get to really have your voice be heard and really make a difference, but also make sure that you're making educated decisions and making decisions that line up with your values and what you want to see happening, because this is your world that you're entering as an adult. Yeah. So that is like, this is your time to have a voice. And I think that she's doing a great job of like being an advocate for that age group of like what you guys want.
Yeah. And there's so many people who even to this day can't vote or have had a difficult, I mean, my grandmother and I were just talking today on the phone about voting when she was, you know, my age, even younger. Like the things that she had to go through to be able to just go vote are like insane to me. Yeah. So definitely use your vote. I'm so hyped that she's using her platform, and she's not just covering like any particular. She literally is so passionate about so many different things. You know, she's a proud Iranian Black woman. She like has so many different platforms that she's speaking on. And I think she's dope, and I want to be her. And I know
she looked amazing at the Image Awards the other night.
Did you see that they dropped the award?
No, I didn't get to watch the award show.
The Blackish cast, Jennifer Day-Lewis, who plays the grandmother, who's hilarious, dropped the award, and it was just the most like Blackish, like their TV family. It was just the most Blackish thing that they could do, because all their face reactions, I was like, this is so
right. Like it was like genuine. Almost like it was like for the show.
It was so funny, and I was just like, ugh, so good,
so great.
Well, I mean, let's jump on over to, because the stars of Grownish, Yara and Trevor Jackson, which we all love, and we all know that you love, Drew.
Yeah.
Don't put me on blast like that.
Okay, all right, fine. I love him too.
I love him as well.
It's all good.
He's all right.
But they did a real talk. So we have a clip from that we're getting ready to pull up, and yeah, so here we go.
Oh, they're so cute.
They're so cute. I love it. Look at them.
She's so pretty.
They're both just like
so pretty,
so attractive.
I would love if they started dating.
I know.
Just in real life.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Hey guys, it's Yara.
Hey, I'm Trevor Jackson.
And we're backstage at The Real for some real chat, answering your questions.
I knew I wanted to be an actor at the age of 3. I believe I was in love with Gregory Hines, and he was on TV, so I was like, he's acting and he's tapping, which is what I was doing at the time. So yeah, that's probably like the first moment.
Yeah, and I would have to say, I wanted to be a history professor for longer than I've wanted to be an actor, so this is a new discovery. Like past 4 years of after committing to Blackish, I was like, oh, I guess I like this. Growing up, my role model was and is definitely James Baldwin. I'm James Baldwin.
She's so cool.
Growing up, my role model was Michael Jackson, Muhammad Ali, and
I just decided I'm going to do Blackish. No big deal.
You guys can expect to see talk about drug culture on campus. Relationships.
Drinking, partying, love triangles.
Safe spaces. Cool people. Fashion.
Everything. To keep peace of mind, what I would do is help others, or do something that you love that will help others. It always kind of calms me down and makes me appreciate the important things in life.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess just going off of what he said, help others, of course, and then also for me personally, I love a great playlist. It makes every day feel fantastic and
very true.
I am editing my first short film, which I directed at the end of last year. I have a digital series coming
when
out.
Does she have time for anything?
Projects.
What's happening in 2018 for me is putting out an album, putting out some music videos, directing some of my own videos, and some other things in the works. And watching episodes of Grownish, of course, all 2018.
Yeah. I would have to say in 2018, my New Year's resolution would be investing more time into my philanthropic efforts.
My 2018 resolution would be to just be a healthier eater and work out more. So my favorite song right now would be Nighttime, I'd say. It's about this guy named Trevor Jackson.
See, when you're both right, you can like say that you have your own favorite song. Given that I'm not musically gifted right now, Chanel is my current anthem.
Chanel, Frank Ocean. But she can sing, and she just does.
Of course she can.
Okay, there are 3 things on the top of my watch list right now. It's The Shy by Lena Waithe, which is amazing. Proud Mary, which is out today with Taraji. And Black Panther, of course.
Top of my list, Black Panther, Shape of the Water, Guillermo del Toro, and those are like the top 2 right there. I'm still kind of thinking of the next one. think.
Grownish.
Yeah.
I love
like
it.
mesmerized by her.
I just love both of them too, but like she is just, I decided I was gonna do Blackish for the last 4 years, and then I was like, oh, I like this. I'm sorry. What? You just decided this is gonna be like a hobby.
I love that she wanted to be a history professor.
Yeah,
though.
that's amazing.
That is kind of cute.
And I love when you hear things like that too, because it kind of helps you really understand her background a little bit more and what she's really passionate about.
Yeah.
Because it's when you hear that, like being a history professor, that's such a specific topic that you can really tell that's kind of obviously where her hobbies really lie, and that she's gonna try to intertwine that in what she's doing today, which is great.
Well, she's up. Wait, go ahead. Sorry.
No,
what
go
were you
ahead.
saying?
Go ahead. Mine was just a side comment.
Oh, well, go for it.
No, go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just going to say she's getting ready to go to Harvard, and we have another clip for you guys about whether or not she's going to be staying in the dorms and all that good stuff. There we go.
Dorm at Harvard or what, girl?
Okay, so Grownish has actually made me a little wary of college. Like, there's so many things. I legit thought I was going to wake up, go to class, go to bed. Yeah. And so Grownish has made me aware that there's so much else that happens in college.
Yes.
Yeah, like,
Everybody's
going
like,
through a lot right now.
She
and
is.
so my goal is to have a roommate, but I am kind of approaching college like this right now.
Yeah.
I am hoping that Grownish, I can be like, oh, I've gone through this. Episode 3, scene 27.
Got it. That is so funny.
She's so cute.
Also, why is Malia Obama not going to be your roommate? Because that is who I would...
Oh my God, yes. That would be perfect.
That would be so good.
Oh my
They'd
God.
both
like
be
the
protected.
power.
That'd be fun.
I get
Power
like
couple.
I get emotional thinking
roommates.
about
How
how cute that would be.
That would be so
I
great.
want that so badly
We
for
should
both of them.
do a petition for that.
Yeah.
Yes, here's your petition. We want you to live together. That's not
Yeah.
creepy at all. Did you guys ever have any like horror stories from dorm rooms?
Oh my gosh. All of the everything that every awkward thing that could happen in a dorm situation happened to me. Like, I didn't know that my dorm had co-ed showers. And so I was
How did you not know that?
because
Isn't that something
That's
they
a
tell
rude
you?
awakening. Whoa!
But I thought that's something that they tell you
I
that
get it.
because they
Oh.
say co-ed.
yeah, girl, you
Did
know I
you know
don't.
what co-ed meant?
Yes,
meant at
y'all
that
know I
time?
don't pay attention to details. I just stroll in
walking in
there
there.
in my flipper floppies and my robe, ready to get my lather, rinse, repeat on. And this guy just walked out, just full on nude, and I was like, and I looked at the sign, did I walk into the right one? And it had, it was co-ed, so I was like, this is my life now. And then also, I had the craziest dorm mate freshman year. She,
What should be tuning in right now, listening to you?
girl,
Oh, hello.
you know, and I know. She just would be awake at all hours of the night, but never talk to me, never.
And you're that close. You're physically that close.
Because my dorm had to be the size of this.
Yes,
not
yeah.
even.
Yeah, if that.
If that. And she just would always be awake, and anytime I would try to say hi to her or anything, she would just stare at me, blank stare at me. It wasn't there was any type of language barrier. The girl was from Wisconsin. There was no it was just bad. I was
Oh my God.
So the chance I got to move out, once I joined the sorority, I was like, bye.
I loved my roommate. I love you. Hi, Tess. We still communicate. She was my freshman roommate, and I loved her. But I literally lucked out so much with her because my original roommate that I was moving in with literally came for 4 days and then left, and just left a note on my desk saying, hey, this didn't work out. I'm going back home. So sorry. And I was like, oh my God. So I was frantically talking to all the girls I went through Rush with. I was like, do you guys need a roommate? Do you want to move in? Blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden Tess just comes up, knocks on the door, and she told me later on, she was like, I saw you and you were normal, and I saw your 80 pie stuff. So I was like, I'm moving in with you. She didn't even give me an option. She was just like, I'm moving in. I was like, okay, great. But our dorm room, I lived on the 13th floor, number 1.
What? I didn't think that was a thing.
Oh, it's a thing.
Yeah.
That's scary.
In a 22 built story building.
Yeah.
They did have a 13th floor rather than going 12 to 14. They had 13th. I lived in 1314 in Blanding Tower at University of Kentucky.
Ayo.
What up? Go Wildcats. But
I don't know about that.
rivalry here. But anyways, my dorm room flooded. Do that math right there. 13th floor and it flooded.
Because it's Kentucky.
What?
So our like cleaning lady, who I adored, she was wonderful. She was so nice, and she'd like talk to me every morning. And they were pressure washing the showers because they have the spigots in the in the bathroom where they can like pressure wash them. It broke off the wall, flooded the entire floor. Oh. Keep in mind, this building was built back in the 1960s.
Oh my gosh.
They hadn't really cleaned the carpets in that long.
Oh man, so did it smell?
God, it smelled like people had died on that floor. And then like the water was black, and luckily I saw the water coming from my room. So I'm like, my roommate came home, I was like, we gotta get everything up off the floor. And like we're putting all of our towels down. It didn't help. The whole room flooded. I still have pictures of this. I didn't have rain boots at the time, so I went barefoot in this water. It was black. Water.
That is so foul.
And then they didn't give us like proper ventilation in the building, so all of us got sick because of all the like
mildew
and they didn't put us up anywhere, so we all had to find other places to crash for like a week and a half. They just had like those air pressure vents to like dry it all out, and the elevators would open with all these people going home, and I would go on the 3rd floor, and everybody in the elevator would just like, oh. It was the worst.
That is awful.
Yep, that was my experience as college.
I do not have any of those stories. Not that I can even remember. I don't know. But I got lucky, too, because I did random roommate. I had someone I was supposed to room with, and then last minute she was like, actually, I'm going to a different university. And I was like, oh, okay. And we like literally even planned out like the colors of like our color scheme. Oh yeah. But then I luckily got a random roommate, but I didn't know her beforehand. Mm-hmm. We both weren't able to find each other, and I don't even know if I had her name. And so I just showed up and was like hoping for the best, and I got really lucky because I know some people that
have bad.
Yeah, and we like aren't like best friends, but we like we'll see each other or like not see each other because she lives in a different state than I do. But like we'll like see each other on social media and be like, "Room, so proud of you," that kind of thing.
Yeah. But
I
agree.
I didn't dorm here because I went to Long Beach State. But I dormed when I went to study abroad in Scotland. But it doesn't really count because I went with a friend and we decided we wanted to get like the large room together because we had our own bathroom and we didn't have to share with everybody else. So for me, it was awesome.
That's so nice.
That's amazing.
I forgot about my study abroad experience. Oh my gosh, never mind. Yeah, I've had some crazy experiences.
I guess the craziest thing part was that like there was a snow blizzard and our like heater really didn't work. Yeah. Woo. So it was like our heater was like the worst and we didn't really have hot water a lot, so we would have to like time our showers, like so I couldn't be like how I am here, how sometimes I take like a 40-minute shower, and over there
and we are in a drought. She's the reason we have a drought.
They say you're supposed to take a shower worth 2 songs, I think.
That's
one
like
song.
10 minutes.
No, it's one
that's
song.
6 minutes.
One song, it's 3 minutes.
Yeah. They say you're supposed to take a shower within 1 song.
Okay.
There's no way.
Anyway, I'm over-exaggerating. I don't take 40 minutes.
Take a long one.
But, like, over there, I had to make sure, like, in 20 minutes I was out. If not, then, like, there would be no hot water.
20 minutes is a good shower.
Yeah, like, those are some long
showers. What were you doing? Never mind. Not going to ask that question.
Oh my gosh.
Singing songs.
Just singing all the songs.
My voice sounds so good in the shower.
Of course.
I get really cold. So when I'm in the shower, I feel so good just, like, standing underneath, like, the hot water like this. And, like, I feel like that's my moment to, like, in a way, do, like, meditation to where I just like stand there and I just feel like all the bad vibes are like washing away. Like I don't know, I love it, and I love the lighting in the bathroom. So I just like stand there and do like nothing.
Can't right now. I don't even know how to segue into Beyond at this point, but I'm just gonna do it right like that. We're gonna talk about Beyond. We have a season trailer for you. Season 2 is getting ready to happen. I can't go from showers to Beyond. There's just no.
Yes, you can, because you can go from like
present to beyond.
Yeah.
So Beyond.
Beyond season 2 premieres this Thursday.
While you were in your coma, your mind traveled to another world. This is where we met. I call it the realm. Blow up the bridge. It's our only hope.
Boom. I've been awake for almost 2 months now. Can't just be stuck in the past. I need to be able to have a life.
You do have a life.
You know he's sleepwalking again.
You've been imagine seeing this stuff in like your normal everyday life? What's our plan for holding Matthews?
Dispose of him discreetly.
You'd be surprised how easily things can disappear.
I'll get you what you want.
Tick-tock. I'm not crazy. Okay, something bad is going to happen. My dreams, visions, it's all happening. It's real.
You let something bad cross over into our world.
We've come to this world to make it our own.
Are there others like my brother?
I need to find Holden Matthews. They're coming.
This season looks so good.
I'm so excited about Thursday, guys.
This season looks so amazing.
It really does.
I cannot even
2
wait.
hours long too. It's like the best.
All the behind the scenes stuff that I saw during Christmas just made me so hype about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good.
This is one of those shows that I didn't get the hype when it came out, and then when it was like the whole season was bingeable on Freeform, I actually started watching one episode, and then I watched 3 episodes on the same day, and then like I just watched the whole season, and I was like so excited. I was like waiting for the second season to come out for like ever.
Yeah, and these actors are so great because if you guys watch the behind the scenes videos, I'm sure you can find it on YouTube now, but or even on the Freeform app and go to the Freeform website. Just go to freeform.com and I'm sure they have all the behind the scenes stuff. But these actors are working with a lot of nothing. Majority of the time it's a green screen or they're just telling like something's jumping out at you. Like a lot of times you're working with like just an open space. So the fact that they can give such realistic and like genuine and connected reactions and working off of that just is kudos to them for that. It's awesome. And then what else was I going to say? I was going to say something else about
What
Beyond.
time does it premiere?
Premiere? I don't know. Let me find out the time. I did not write that down.
I think it's at 8 on Thursdays or 10.
Premiere time.
We will let you guys know in like 2
Google.
seconds.
8 p.m.
At 8 p.m.
In anticipation of the new season, Freeform will do a 30-minute extended sneak peek on Thursday, December 28th. Well, that's too bad. That was a long time ago, so you missed that. That's what I was talking about that I watched. But they will be debuting this Thursday at 8 p.m.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Yay.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. How are you all feeling about, as much as we love her on a runway, how are you all feeling about Karlie Kloss? Let's be real here. Let's be real.
If reality TV has taught me anything, it was Tyra Banks when she said that models should be able to do everything and they should be able to, you know, host shows, walk runways.
I
do
agree.
Everything. Run in politics, no, they shouldn't be able to do that. Well, I mean, they can if they want, if you are qualified. Anyway, Karlie Kloss might have missed the mark a little bit on these movie things, but you know, make your coin, girl. Do what you gotta do.
I don't know how I feel. To be honest, I have not seen a lot of what I like. Let's put it this way: I would not mark my calendar to watch movie time with Karlie Kloss. But I've liked the movies that it's been playing, so I watch it because there was Harry Potter the first time, and then now it was Finding Nemo, which I love Finding Nemo. But I think I love her so much on social media, which I think we talked about earlier before we came on, is that she seems so real and relatable and conversational, and like you could be her best friend on social media. And the girl is so intelligent. She's like another Yara too, is that she's done coding and doing great things for like young women that are really trying to get into STEM technology and really just do all of their like amazing brain power. And so she's being such an advocate for that outside of her modeling and being such an entrepreneur that I'm like, okay, cool, great. Love this. And then it just doesn't translate for me from social media and her conversational to like her conversational on here. And I don't know whether it's because of the shows or the way it's formatted or what it is, but it's not clicking with me yet.
Did you guys want to watch a clip of it?
Yeah, we have a couple clips. They did have Ruby Rose on, which I love her.
Love her.
And Kaya Gerber as well.
We saw Marlon and Dory bounce through a sea of jellyfish, so I thought...
You thought.
Bad idea. Let's play a little game. And in this game, we have to hop from one jellyfish, to the next, and it's kind of dangerous, this game.
You did a really good job there. I'm feeling really confident.
And we're using half-cut yoga balls. These crazy-looking things are jellyfish, and you have to bounce from one side to the other without falling over or touching the ground. And here's the catch.
Wait, there's a catch. Because already, like, this is just a tiny, really small height difference with us. So I feel like this would be a little bit easier for you, but why is this on my arm?
You know, I just like to torture my guests for movie night.
I'll see if you have a season 2.
Wearing these crazy devices, and every time we touch the floor, we get a shock.
Because this is what friends do to friends.
Kind of sounds like fun though.
Yeah, seriously, I would do that.
That would be like a fun.
We got this.
We got this.
Okay, so
It's like, did you guys ever have those games when you were younger? What was it?
we have to
Yeah.
go together.
Those were the worst.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
Synchronized-
Here we go.
Synchronized jellyfishing. I feel like we should go this way. This way.
Gosh.
Okay.
Oh, I'm nervous for that.
Got this? Yes. So we have to go together though, right?
Well, maybe the height difference is just like. She's just.
All right. So together we have to go side on. Okay, ready to go. One foot. Oh wait, no, hang on.
I don't know if I can handle that.
We have to go side by side like we're dancing.
Side by side. Okay. Yes, go. Yes, down. Yes, go.
We're struggling.
That's amazing.
That's funny.
See, that I love.
Okay,
that
maybe I'll give her
there,
another chance.
The games.
It's like the games like are so much fun and like lighthearted, and I feel like I see the real Karlie. But when I see her read the teleprompter, it just feels like she's really like reading the teleprompter.
Yeah.
Versus like Ruby at the beginning intro just showed her up.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, let's see if we have a season 2. Just like her joking around was
She's
great.
hilarious.
I personally think that a lot of people think that hosting is very easy. Like, you just kind of go in front of the camera and you talk and you give your opinion. But it's so much more than that. And I think that she doesn't really have, like, a lot of background on actually doing it. So that's why she's, like, reading through the teleprompter and stuff. But I think if she was able to take, like, some classes and learn more about how to kind of make it flow and do it look more natural while doing it, I think she would be great, because when she's not, like, paying attention to the teleprompter, she's just, like, she flows very well. Like, she's laughing in the camera. She's, like, she looks well and she performs well, but it's so hard to actually, like, stand in front of a camera and be reading a teleprompter, because, like, either you have to know that teleprompter from head to toe, but sometimes you don't have the ability to know it. So I give her props for, like, trying something new and, like, at least being okay at it, because there's always room to grow.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
I think kudos to her for getting her own show, and I think practice makes perfect, and I think she's doing a great job. And with what we just saw right now towards the end of the game, I think that was just so natural, and she was actually having fun, that it made me want to actually go on there and have fun with her. So it's it's really fun.
I agree. I think if she just loosens up a little bit more, it'll be awesome. But there was one other clip that we want to show you guys. It's Karlie and Kaya making some cookies.
Just like her mom. It's so
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Welcome to my lovely kitchen. I'm biased. These are actually literally called Karlie's cookies. They're really easy to make. It's a vegan recipe. I'm gonna pass the whisk. Yes, girl, you can do this. You can do this. You're gonna combine your olive oil, your agave, and your vanilla. Actually, funny story, one time I made these cookies, and not every day am I cooking with Martha Stewart, but this day I happened to be making these cookies, and Martha Stewart was making something really fancy and impressive. And Martha's standing next to me, and she literally goes, Karlie, you forgot the vanilla. And I'm like, oh no, Martha Stewart is telling me how to make my own cookies. Like, oh.
But we listen to Martha Stewart.
Yeah, Martha knows best. So this is almond flour, toasted slivered almonds, a bit of baking powder, baking soda, salt, and cinnamon. And combine all your dry ingredients together, and you add your liquid.
Oh no, something.
The moment of
bad's
truth.
gonna happen.
You can do it. Beautiful. You can eat this while you make it, because it's got no eggs. Pop your chocolate chips in there. So the reason why I started making these cookies was there was a fashions night only, and it basically was this big night in fashion where all of the designers and everyone wanted to fundraise, and they actually were it was this amazing project that went on to kind of combine my passion for baking, and also we donated over 1 million school lunches from the sales of the cookies. So it was a fun project. Okay, so these are our beautiful cookies. We're gonna pop them in the oven at 325 for about 8 minutes. And I'm gonna put them in my magic oven here and pull out. Ta-da! Anybody out there want a cookie? Yes. Yes. Come on over. Yes, you get some cookies. Welcome. Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, he has the right idea.
Yes. Yes. Okay, good. You approve?
Definitely. Martha would be proud.
Now I need cookies.
I know, and they had that
seriously.
halo top on the side, and I was like, oh my god, that looks so good right now.
I need cookies.
I need cookies and ice cream. But yeah,
Seriously.
see, I liked that. I felt like that was a little bit more like relaxed.
Yeah, I think
So.
when she's being herself, she's just naturally like good. It's just she has to get better at reading teleprompters.
They just need to have her in her like element.
Lessons of tonight. Always be yourself. Whether you're dating, you're texting, you're doing a TV show, just be yourself. Can you do it?
Seriously.
Be yourself.
Thank you.
People probably that are listening are like, what the heck is this girl
I
doing?
love
and you
it
need
so
to know
much.
what I'm doing. I'm basically imitating the mom from Just Friends, and she says, be yourself, and she's the sweetest lady ever, and she has this high-pitched voice.
We'll
and
have
it's
that
so
clip
great.
for next week because I feel like I need to
I
actually
need to
see
see it.
this.
Yeah, seriously.
I
find
really
it.
need to see this. But
I'll find it.
I started rewatching Friends actually like over the
Oh no, this
last
is from
week.
Just
Friends.
Friends.
Oh,
it's a
just-
movie. Yeah.
Okay.
With Ryan Reynolds. Love
yeah.
him.
I've never met anyone on Friends, and I've watched every episode of her saying, be yourself. Never seen it. So I'm going to have to see that clip next week.
Yes.
We shall find it. But I'm super excited for Foster's with this new season that's going on. I'm super excited for Beyond, another episode of Alone Together because we didn't get it this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff happening.
Sure is. Sure
so.
is.
But yeah, and most of the other shows that we were super hype about as well, we did find out aren't coming on until around like March.
Yeah.
So these are going to be pretty much the main shows that we're going to be talking about, like Grownish, Foster's, Beyond, Alone Together. Am I missing anything?
I think that's it for right now.
Just the 4.
Which I'm so excited about next week's episode of The Fosters after that little clip we saw
Yes.
about Mariana like
good.
Telling everybody,
multi-dating.
hey,
Yeah.
I want to date you all.
And we are trying to get some guests coming on within the next few weeks. So hit us up. Let us know what guests you are excited about and who we can attempt to get on. Maybe we can start like a petition for us to have all these people on.
Yeah.
So there's always power in numbers. But thank you guys so much for joining us for Freeform Weekly. We will be back next week, same time, same place. Again, my name is Candice Cruz. You can find me on all my social media at Candice R. Cruz.
And thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Karla Beltran. You can find me on Instagram at Karla B Travels and on Twitter at Karla Beltran with an R at the end.
And my name is Drew Jones, and you can follow me on all the things at OKDrewJ.
Hey guys, Aly Nasta here. Find me on Twitter at Aly Nasta and on Instagram at AlyGirl. And also, I tweeted at the Alone Together cast, so make sure you go and retweet that tweet.
Do it. Get as many retweets as possible. Start a hashtag Freeform Weekly.
Because you want to
Have
bring
all
them in the
on.
studio.
Let's get it going. We love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.